Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and wondered if they truly trust you? Most people believe that feeding their dog, taking them for walks, and giving them toys is enough. But what if some of your everyday habits are quietly damaging that trust without you even realizing it? The truth is, dogs don't judge us the way people do. They simply learn from every interaction. And some of the things that seem completely normal to us can make them feel confused, anxious, or even unsafe. By the end of this video, you'll discover 6 common mistakes that may be weakening your bond, and what your dog is actually trying to tell you instead. Every moment you spend with your dog is a conversation. The problem is, they don't use words. They communicate through body language, routines, and emotions. If we misunderstand those signals, we unintentionally send messages they never wanted to hear. The first mistake is one that millions of loving owners make every single day. Dogs thrive on consistency. In the wild, survival depends on knowing what happens next. That instinct hasn't disappeared. Imagine one day you're allowed on the couch, the next day you're scolded for jumping up, and the day after that you're invited again. To a dog, those mixed signals aren't just confusing, they're stressful. Behavior experts have long observed that predictable routines help dogs feel secure. When the rules constantly change, your dog doesn't know which behavior is safe. Over time, uncertainty can slowly replace confidence. But here's something even more surprising. It's not always what you do that affects trust. Sometimes it's what you don't do. Most people notice barking or whining. Few notice the smaller signs. A dog looking away, licking their lips, yawning when they're not tired, turning their head, walking away slowly. These are often calming signals. Your dog may be saying, "I'm uncomfortable," long before they ever growl. When those signals are ignored over and over, many dogs stop communicating altogether. And when that happens, their next response may seem to come out of nowhere. The growl you thought was sudden may actually have been the final warning after dozens of quieter ones were missed. And that's exactly why understanding your dog's language matters so much. There's another mistake that's even more common, and it usually comes from a place of love. If this is changing how you see your dog, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It helps us create more videos that strengthen the bond between dogs and the people who love them. Now let's continue. Your dog hides during thunderstorms. They bark at strangers. They panic at the vet. Many owners respond by yelling, forcing them forward, or telling them to stop. But fear isn't disobedience. Fear is an emotion. When a frightened dog is punished, they don't learn that the scary thing is safe. They learn that scary situations also make their owner unpredictable. That weakens trust. Instead, calm reassurance, gradual exposure, and patience teach your dog that you're someone they can rely on when life feels uncertain. But trust isn't only damaged during stressful moments. It can slowly disappear during everyday life. Dogs spend a huge part of their day sleeping or relaxing. During rest, their bodies recover and their brains process everything they've learned. If they're constantly being woken up for hugs, photos, or playtime, they may begin to lose their sense of safety. Think about it from their perspective. Every time they finally relax, someone reaches over, moves them, touches them, calls their name. Over time, they may stop fully relaxing around you. Not because they don't love you, but because they never know when their peace will be interrupted. And the next mistake is one many people have never even considered. We hug because it makes us feel close. Dogs don't always see it that way. Some dogs enjoy hugs because they've learned they're safe. Others feel trapped when both arms wrap around them. Watch their body language. Are they leaning into you or leaning away? Is their body loose or stiff? Real trust isn't measured by how long your dog tolerates affection. It's measured by whether they choose to come back for more. The strongest relationships are built on choice, not pressure. Which brings us to the final mistake. And it may be the most important of all. Trust isn't built once. It's built thousands of times. Every gentle greeting, every patient training session, every walk where you let your dog explore, every moment you listen instead of assume. Many owners wait for big gestures to strengthen their bond. Dogs don't. They remember consistency, safety, patience, understanding. Those tiny, everyday moments become the foundation of lifelong trust. So if your dog looks at you before entering a new place, if they choose to sleep near you, if they relax when you walk into the room, those aren't small things. They're signs that you've become their safe place. And that's something incredibly special. The truth is, your dog doesn't expect perfection. They don't expect expensive toys. They don't care about fancy tricks. They simply want someone who understands them, someone who notices the quiet signals, someone who offers patience instead of frustration, someone who makes the world feel safe. Because your dog isn't just behaving, they're communicating.